just like, please don't shoot me. But why they shot the black boy and not the fat boy?
You know, because they be with the blacks, you know.
I don't know who's guilty. It's gonna be
A cell phone recording a confrontation with cops. One man seen with his hands up.
I'm asking the officer, I said, sir, please don't shoot me. Please do not shoot me just like that.
And he couldn't believe what happened next.
But when he hit me, I'm like, I still got my hands in the air. I said, you know, I just got shot.
Tonight, police under fire.
Well, despite having his arms in the air, the victim was still shot by officers.
He says his nightmare did not end there. 7's Brian Enton is live with this exclusive from North Miami Police, where some are demanding answers this evening. Brian?
Belkis, not only does this man say he was shot while he was just doing his job, helping his autistic patient, but he says after police mistakenly shot him, they left him on the ground bleeding and handcuffed him. This is Charles Kinsey laying in the middle of the road with his hands in the air. North Miami police have rifles pointed at him. Listen as he tries to tell them he's a therapist, just trying to help a confused autistic man who ran away from a group home. Charles remembers the moments before he got shot.
I'm going to the ground just like this here with my hands up. And I'm laying down here just like this. And I'm telling him again, sir, it's no need for a firearm. I'm unarmed. He's an autistic guy. He had a toy truck in his hand.
He pleads with officers to back down and also tries to calm down his patient. This goes on for minutes, and then Charles says out of nowhere, a North Miami police officer shoots him.
I'm like this right here. And when he shot me, it was so surprising. It was like a mosquito bite. And when he hit me, I'm like, I still got my hands in the air. I say, no, I just got shot. And I'm standing there, I'm like, sir, why did you shoot me? And his words to me, he said, I don't know.
North Miami police say it all started when someone called 911 and said there was a man walking around with a gun threatening suicide Monday. But Charles says the gun was a toy truck. The man was the autistic patient.
I was really more worried about him than myself, because I'm looking at, as long as I got my hands up, they're not going to shoot me. This is what I'm thinking. They're not going to shoot me. Wow, was I wrong?
Charles says what police did after he was shot is what upsets him the most.
I think they got like 1, 2, 3 sets of handcuffs. They cuff my hands and they flip me over, and I'm laying on the concrete like this right here. I'm bleeding.
Day in and day out, Charles works helping the disabled. He just wants to know why the officer fired.
So grateful that he's alive and he's able to tell his story.
Every time I close my eyes, you know, it's just like I'm just seeing flashbacks.
So take a live look right now. This group outside the North Miami Police Department, this is the Circle of Brotherhood. They are an organization, and they say they want police to answer questions about why this happened, and they want to know whether this officer will be charged. North Miami Police have not released much information at all. They are not releasing the officer's name. They are not giving us an update on their investigation, but they did say that the state attorney is now a part of this investigation.
They always say it's some type of accident. Now, they came out today saying that it was an accident that he shot Mr. Kinsey. But Mr. Kinsey was shot at 3 times, and also after he was shot, he was handcuffed. So you don't handcuff people, you accidentally shoot. This man was targeted, and let's go back. Let's put this thing in the bigger context, because in 2006, the FBI put out a report stating that white supremacist groups have infiltrated law enforcement. So now we have a whole bunch of suspected race soldiers acting as cops, targeting black people, and nothing is being done about that.
Randy, go ahead.
Get out of here. Come on, get off that. That's a bunch of crap. Race soldiers. Police officers out there giving their lives in the line of duty.
There's nothing wrong with police, sir. There's nothing wrong with police. I like police officers.
Prejudice and bias.
Sir, I like police officers, but shooting unarmed people, that's not police work. That has nothing to do with the Constitution.
Of course,
and that's the problem that we have.
There are issues here. We are. I am
the
not
issue
saying
was
there's
people
not
are
an
dying.
issue here.
That's the issue.
There is.
The issue is people dying. It's not a minimalized issue. It's an issue that people are dying and killing people and executing people. That has nothing to do with police work. There's nothing in the police manual that says execute unarmed people.
Who got executed here?
Hell, just
Did someone get executed here that I didn't see?
Just the last few weeks alone, Philando Castile, Alton Sterling.
And here, Evie, I know you want to comment, but I want you also to tell me something. This guy was shot in the leg, and yet, to Tariq's point, the guy laid on the ground for 20 minutes. Now, let me tell you, as a physician, you're lying on the ground with a bullet in your leg. You can get something called compartment syndrome. You can lose the leg. You can get kidney failure. You can die from an unattended wound to your limb. That, to me, is a big part of this story as well.
Yeah, that's a significant issue. Just to jump on what Tariq said, when you do shoot someone, you can cuff them until you assess the situation. But you have to give them proper medical treatment within immediate time. Sitting there 20 minutes waiting to get treatment, that's an issue. Sir, no, sir, just hold on a moment. Let me just speak here for a moment.
So why are you
now the other issue, Tariq, I gave you the respect of speaking, but you're not letting me finish.
Go ahead, ma'am.
We're on national TVs.
Go ahead, ma'am.
You know, so let's just take our terms. So the other thing with the shot, with the union member speaking, saying that he was actually trying to protect the man on the ground, that's another problem because that goes back to police training or the lack of. If he's actually shooting, he's actually shot the wrong person. That's a problem. Now we're going back to, like, you don't know how to use your weapon properly. You don't know how to use your discharge. You let out 3 rounds, and they hit the wrong person. That also goes back. They're going to look back at this person's shooting records. They're going to look at...
always happen to be black, and that's the problem.